Grooves is super interesting. So this is basically a way of Ableton. A big thing with electronic music is like being an organic musician as you are, you're always trying to play stuff on grid. And naturally there's a little bit of imperfections there that's giving the music its flavor and its taste. Um,
Yeah.
with electronic music, if we do something like this and this is like, let's say everything is like right on grid and everything is the same velocity, this is going to sound super robotic and our ears are going to pick up on that. Um,
Right.
grooves are ways to automatically implement little shuffles and little movements and imperfections on a MIDI clip or an audio clip. So
Oh,
if we listen to like, let's grab like a drum rack here. Grab one of these and place it on the MIDI clip. Now it's changing the velocity, it's
yeah.
changing
I heard that
uh,
little.
yeah, it's the length is changing, like it's moving them off grid a little bit. So
Yeah.
these are pretty cool to like it's a pretty cool easy way to kind of like add movement and groove to something without having to get like because otherwise we would have to come in here and manually like move this a little off grid and move this a little um
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah.
grooves are a super cool
So
tool.
Bruce just funk it up a little bit.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep.
Huh? Gotcha.
And then you could change the amount of the groove you're applying. So
I see
um,
they're named like 16th. Yeah. So swing. Okay.
yep.
Gotcha.
And this
Yeah.
is the groove. This will pop up. This is called the groove pool. And this is showing all the grooves you have within a session. And here we can adjust how much of the groove we want to use on this sample.
Okay. Yeah. I was playing around with like swing. I think it was in Able or Machine. I think it was.
Yeah,
Uh,
essentially the same thing.
yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. But Ableton's got a bunch of grooves, and they just yeah they
Yep.
funk it up.
Yep. And you can get third-party grooves as well.
Okay.
Templates. So these are your own templates you can save. So say you always like, I have one for um, podcasts and radio. So it's like if I'm editing a podcast, which I do sometimes, then I can just click this and it's got like the session set up the way I need it to without having
Uh-huh.
to reopen all the plugins and do all that stuff.
So you would load a template first onto your arrangement view there? Or like how do you apply that template onto something?
So this we can just open.